All right. Hi, everyone. Good morning, good evening from wherever you are joining. Welcome to my live session on this Sunday night. So, today's main goal is I just wanted to connect with all of you guys because last week we connected for the certification live, and this time this is the last live for this year, and now we will connect directly into next year. But before that, in this live specifically, I'm just going to talk with you guys. If you have any thoughts throughout this year, if you need some new content on my channel, feel free to share your thoughts. And today's main agenda is we are going to play live quiz with everyone. So it is a simple power apps quiz. So let me tell you the rule of the quiz. So basically I will share my screen and I will show you the question, and in the live chat you just need to paste your answer A, B, C or D. Okay, so total 15 questions will be there, and that will also help you to taste out your power apps knowledge throughout the year. So it's a very simple and fun type of question, and you can answer it and we can just play around it. So Sunday night quiz, let's have a look. So let me share my screen here quickly and let's get started. So over here I just shared my screen, and now let's get started with the first quiz question. So first quiz question is, what is a gallery in Power Apps? Option A place to store images, a container for formulas, a data-driven control and display multiple records, and a collection of the apps. A, B, C, or D. So just paste your answer in the live chat and let's see how many of you will give you the correct answer. All right, you guys added the question. Good. Sohit, Banu, Supriya, Kavita, Jogirdar, many of you started adding the question. Good. So now let me tell you the correct answer. So the correct answer is option number C, a data driven control to display the multiple record. So most of the time in Power Apps, when we have a data in tabular format, we are using gallery control in order to show the data. So congratulations to everyone who gave the correct answer. Now let's go to the next question. So the next question over here is, let me just go to the next question. Which data source can be used in the Power Apps Canvas app to store the data? Option A, SharePoint, Excel, SQL Server, or all of the above. So in Canvas app, what kind of data sources you can connect? Just answer those. Option A, SharePoint, Excel, SQL Server, or all. Okay, so people started giving the answer. So good. And the correct answer is D. That's correct. All the above. That's perfect, because in Canvas app you can connect all the data sources over here. All right. Now let's go to the next question. The third question is, which function is used to navigate between the screen in Power Apps? Option A, navigate function. Option B, switch screen function. Option C, move to screen function. And option D, change screen option. Which function is used to navigate between the screen? Let's see who will give the correct answer. Right? Great. I can see many of you are giving the correct answer. That's great. So people are stronger here in the Canvas app. And the correct answer is yes, A. Navigate function. So whenever you want to switch between your screens, you need to use navigate as a function. So good. Next question is, how can you pass the data between the screen in the Power Apps? Option A, using global variables. Option B, using parameters with the navigate function. Option C, using collections. And option D, all of the above. Let's see. It's a tricky question. Which are the way to pass the data between the screens inside the Power Apps? Okay, good. Many of you are giving the correct answer. That's great. And yes, The correct answer here is all of the above, because in the world of power apps, there is a concept of variable. In variable, there are two types: global variable and local variable. Also, you can create the collection as well. The scope of all those variable is across the screen. Like global variable, you can access across your entire screen. When you use the navigate function, at that time also you can pass the context parameter, so wherever you are navigating, you can get the context over there. And collection as well is the correct. So all the of the above, option D is the correct answer for this question. Okay, now next question: what is the purpose of patch function in power apps? And here there are multiple answers. Okay, you need to select multiple from here. You option number A, to apply the update a record. Option B, to create a new record. Option C, to generate the random data. And option D, to delete the record from data source. What is the purpose of patch function? Okay, you can select multiple here. So let's see what's the correct answer. Right, great. All right. Okay. I'm waiting for people to answer. And yes, I can see the correct answers. So correct answer over here is option number A and option number B. So patch function is used to create the record as well as update the record. With patch function, you cannot delete the record. Okay. So the correct answer is A and B. Okay. You can either update a record or create a new record using patch function. All right. Now let's go to the next question. What is the purpose of Power Automate integration in the Power Apps? Option A, to create the custom connector. Option B, to automate the workflow. Option C, to design your interface. And option D, to generate the reports. Which is the correct answer? Why we are integrating Power Automate with Power Apps? Let's see what's the correct answer. And yep, many of you are started giving the correct answers. Good. All right. So the correct answer is B, to automate the workflow. Okay, because whenever you are integrating Power Apps, you can automate any of your processes. Let's say if you are integrating, you want to pass the parameter to your flow, you want to continue your approval processes, or let's say if you wanted to do email notification and those stuff, you always need to use Power Auto with Power Apps. Okay, so that was the answer of that question. Now coming to the next question, question number 7. Which control is used to display a list of items in a drop-down menu of the Power Apps? Option A, gallery. Option B, drop-down. Option C, data table. And option D, list box. This is the easy one. Let's say if you have list of item and you wanted to show in the drop-down, which control you will use in the Power Apps? All right. Okay. So over here, the question is, we want to list the item in the drop down menu. Okay, and drop down menu functionality is provided by drop down control. So the correct answer over here is drop down. Okay, list box is a control which is not showing a drop down. List box is somewhat which is in Power Apps there is a combo box and drop down. Those two controls are available. Checkboxes are for checkboxes, and list box is just like a or radio button is available. Okay, so the correct answer over here is drop down. All right, now next question. In Power Apps, what is the purpose of clear collect function? Okay, the option A is it delete the collection. Option B, to clear the collection and then create a new collection. Option C, to clear all record from a data source. And option D, to clear the cache. Okay, let's see. We'll give the correct answer. Right, I can see people are answering. Let's wait for a few minutes. All right. Okay, many of you are giving the correct answer. That's good. And the correct answer is B, to clear the collection and then create a new collection. So clear collect, the word itself self-explanatory. First clear out the value and then add the value. So that's a beauty of clear collect. Okay. So clear collect function is used to clear the collection first and then enter the new record into it. Okay. Let's go to the next question. Which type of variable in the Power Apps can be accessed throughout the entire app? Option A, session variable. Option B, global variable. Option C, local variable. And option D, system variable. Let's see who will give the correct answer. Okay, people started answering. Let's see. Yep, let's wait for few more seconds. And yes, the correct answer is B, global variable. Global variable is used to access throughout the entire application. Okay, there are many use cases of global variable which you can use wherever you need that this particular value you need to access across all the screen. You can always use this. Let's go to the next question. Question number 10. Which expression is used to filter the data in the Power Apps gallery control? Option A, filter by. Option B, search for. Option C, filter. And option D, sort by. So let's see who will give the correct answer. Which expression is used to filter out the data in gallery control? Let's see who will give the correct answer. All right, people started answering. Good. And the correct answer is C, filter. Filter function is basically used in the Power Apps gallery to filter out all your data. So whenever we are writing the gallery, always we are using filter function over there, and we make sure that in filter function we make the function non-delegable, so that makes your gallery performance even more faster. So there are different flavors of filters available inside the Power Apps. You can apply multiple condition, you can do or and not together, you can use any kind of operator and filter out the data inside the gallery. Okay, that's great. Now let's go to the next question. Which control is used to input and edit the text in the Power Apps? Okay, so in Power Apps Canvas app, you want to edit or enter some text. Which control you will use? Option A, text box. Option B, input field. Option C, edit box. And option D, text editor. What is the correct answer? Let's see. All right. I can see many people are answering. That's great. And let's see. The correct answer over here is A, text box. Text box is a control which you can add inside your Canvas application and where you can provide any input over there. Okay, you can add that in the new form as well as edit form as well. Or if you are creating the independent form at that time as well, this is the control which is really helpful. Okay, so good. Next is, what is the purpose of Power Apps component library? Okay, it's a very good question. To option A, to store the images and media file. Option B, to share the custom control across the application. Option C, to manage the app versions. And option D, to create the custom connector. What is the purpose of component library? Let's see how many of you are giving the correct answer here. Okay, let's wait for the correct answer. All right, component library. Just tell me in the live chat how many of you are actually using the component library in the real project, or have you ever tried component library? Just say yes or no in the chat window. So I have a dedicated series on the component library. If you wanted to go through, you can go through it. Okay. So, yep. Okay, many of you haven't used the component library. Okay, so make sure that you understand this concept. What is component library? It's a very good feature available at the Power Apps level, and which is saving lots of your time. Okay, so basically, like whenever you have a requirement, like you want to create pop-up component or a header component or footer component or navigation component or breadcrumb component or those kind of stuff, you can do the uh, create the component and use that into your real projects. Okay, so the correct answer of this particular question is you can share the custom control across the app. So whichever component library control you will create, you can use across your multiple application as well. Okay, so the correct answer is B. All right, great. Okay, can we use patch in the component? No, you can't use patch in the component. Okay, right. Now, let's go to the next question, which is what is the purpose of Power App Solution Checker? Okay. Option A, to validate the app performance. Option B, to identify the potential issues in the solution. Option C, to check the update in the Power Apps. And option D, to analyze the user feedback. What is the purpose of Solution Checker in Power Apps? Let's see who will give the correct answer. Right. People started adding the question answer here. Good. Yep. Great. All right. And let's see what's the correct answer here. So the correct answer here is option number B, to identify the potential issues in the solution. So the main purpose of app solution checker is this. It if there are any issue in your solution, it will just identify and notify you with that. Okay. So the correct answer is B. Now let's go to the next question. What is the purpose of Power Platform Admin Center? Option A, to create the Canvas app. Option B, to manage user roles and permission. Option C, to design model driven app. And option D, to create the custom connector. What is the purpose of Power Platform Admin Center? Let's see. We'll give the correct answer. All right. Let's see. People started answering. Yep. And let's see what's the correct answer. The correct answer is to manage the role and permission. B is the correct answer for this particular question. Okay, basically Power Platform Admin Center, where we can manage the security role, security permission, everything we can manage within the admin center itself. And for that, you need the Power Platform Admin Center access in order to manage all of those stuff for yourself. Okay, so that was question number 14. And now the last question, list 15th, which is in Power Apps, what is the role of on select property of a button control? Option A, it triggers an action when the button is selected. Option B, it defines the color of the button. Option C, it sets the visibility of the button. And option D, it defines the text displayed on the button. What's the correct answer? I'm talking about buttons on select property. What it will do? Let's see. We'll give the correct answer. So yeah, I can see people started answering. And yes, the correct answer is A. It triggers an action when button is selected. Okay, so whenever we want to write any when button is click, what should be happen? You can always write on select event of the button control, and that makes your life much more simpler, right? So yeah, that was it. That was today's quiz, and I have seen that many of you properly involved into the quiz. Hope you like this new segment, live quiz session. Now tell me in the live chat. what next quiz you want to see from me in the new year, and what kind of live you wanted to do from me. Just provide your feedback and thoughts in the chat window, and I'm still here for next 2-3 minutes. If you have any question, feel free to ask. And let's say maybe, yes, model driven quiz someone added here. Okay, it's a very good thing. Okay, I'll consider that. Maybe in new year we will do some model driven quiz. Now this is giving me some more ideas, like we can do power pages quiz, power automate quiz as well. Yep, we can do that. Good, good, good. Fluent UI, okay, that's also another good topic. For Fluent UI, actually I have created the whole playlist, I mean with the creator kit, so you can go with that. I wish to learn pro things of permission of Dataverse table and app. Okay, okay. I will consider that, but let's see how it goes because yep, all right. In-person quiz, okay. Hopefully, let's see we can meet in the next year soon, and we can do on in-person quiz as well. Will getting any goodies? Oh, okay. No goodies at this moment. But hopefully in future, if I'm getting more sponsors, we can do some goodies as well. Delegation you wanted to learn, okay. I'll consider that. Publish a component, okay. We'll consider that as well. Dataverse deployment, okay. All right. Okay, let's see what are the other thoughts from you. Okay. Great to watch your knowledging video. Thank you so much for watching my content. The Power Automate flow is set up a trigger when user clicks on a button for notification, although triggered using user's name instead of service accounts credential. Okay, for that, Rafi, you need to, I think, connect the run only user permission over here. Okay. CI/CD in Power Platform. Okay, I have already created a whole video series on CI/CD in Power Platform, specifically with Azure DevOps. So you can go there. Performance tips. Okay, I already created many videos around performance tips as well on my YouTube. You can check there. Component library use cases. I already have the playlist for component library on my channel. Just go to the playlist section, you will find that. Okay, just go that and check that. It will help useful to you. Okay, how about a responsive app? What do you guys think? Can we do one live session on responsive app? Just share your thoughts in the comment section, yes or no. I'm just thinking that topic because it's also important, because nowadays people creating more responsive app. Or other topic I have in my mind is like UI UX related stuff, specifically like how you can make your app more attractive with some um, cool segment with some HTML or some glass effect and those kind of stuff. What do you think? Just tell me in the comment section. That was I'm thinking. And maybe in the new year or before new year, if I'll get a chance, because from tomorrow onwards I'm just going for my vacation. And maybe I have scheduled some videos for you related some certification. So PL 900 100, couple of tips and tricks related stuff I have created. So maybe you guys can watch it when I'm on vacation, but most probably some new videos will be coming out in the month of January. All right, and we are planning some live trainings as well next year. It is totally paid engagement, so if you guys wanted to join, always connect with my YouTube and Instagram. So I would encourage follow me as well on my Instagram. My Instagram ID is Power Platform Guy. I'm just sharing that link as well with you soon. So, or maybe if you just use Linktree uh, slash Dhruvin dot Shah, and over there I'm just posting some of my short content as well. So feel free to connect me over there as well. So over here you can see my Instagram link. From here you can just open up my page, and there as well I'm doing sometimes quiz as well in the stories, so you can play around that. You can check many of the short reels over here. So if you haven't followed me, just go on Instagram and do that. Multiple language translation for Dataverse data. Okay, it's a good topic. I can do that. Okay. We don't have WhatsApp channel. I have created it, but in WhatsApp there are many limitations, so I didn't created any WhatsApp channel. So yeah, then okay, all right, perfect. I can see. I'm reading everyone's comment. So yeah, that's great. Kavita, thank you so much for joining the live and answering the question. Great. All right. So I think that's a good conversation with all of you guys. So thank you so much for joining in this Sunday evening live. It was an experimental for me as well, how it goes, how many people are joining live. I just wanted to see that as well. So depending on that, I can set up the next time. And maybe guys, you can also suggest that when what is the base time for doing the live session? Is it Saturday, Sunday, or is it like weekdays or on weekdays? What is the timing which should I prefer? Maybe you can just add your comments in this particular section, that what is the best time to connect with you. So based on that I can set up my next live. So yeah, just share your thoughts around the timing as well, or maybe I'll add one poll after this on the YouTube community. You can just post over there as well. Okay. All right. So I'm happy to connect all with all of you. And yeah, see you in the next year with some amazing content. And yeah, thank you so much for connecting with me. And now in some of the next time we will play some another round of quiz with everyone. All right. Thank you so much for joining and have a great evening ahead. Goodbye.